Thank you, Wyatt. We appreciate that. And lastly, we always have someone that has recently been helped by Operation First Response. And just want to also recognize once again Jason Nielsen. Jason was here for our first Operation First Response, and he was our first gentleman that came up and spoke about his stories of war. And he's here with his wife Krista, and I'm assuming your daughter there as well. The 2 daughters, okay, that's great. And thank you for coming back. And with that, I'd like to introduce our last speaker, Sergeant Michael Hudson from... Sorry, Trevor, I didn't... Trevor, last name, I'm sorry. Trevor Jenny from last year. Sorry about that, Trevor. From Ocean City, too, right? Sorry about that, Trevor. With that, I want to introduce Sergeant Michael Hudson.
All right, well, I feel a little weird because everybody had something to know. A lot of other people have been talking about the financial side of it. I think everybody pretty much covered it, and we know that OFR does that. But there's another part of it that, at least to me, has meant more, is the fact that when we come back, there's guys like Wyatt that if we ever run into them, we could talk to them about. There's always our fathers or our grandfathers if they were in, but they're like 100 times better than we were, and they went through worse, and they rode chariots through Vietnam. So, it's not really fun talking with them, but it's the fact of meeting other guys like myself, like Trevor and Jason, and actually having someone in the current time to talk to that actually understands that, witnessed the same things that I've witnessed or been around or was in the same areas or things along that lines, because it's a little difficult coming home and talking to our wives. I talk to my wife, but it's like her talking to me about accounts payable and receivable. I don't understand it, so I know I write a check every once in a while and that's it. But she tries to understand, she tries and she listens, but there's no way for her to understand. She's never been there, she's never watched it, she's never lived it. She doesn't wake up in the middle of the night smelling it. And meeting guys like Trevor and Jason gives me a way to talk about it without feeling like I'll be judged or people thinking I'm crazy or things like that. The other side of it is people like Nick and Jackie and Peggy from OFR. I can call Nick at any time on his phone and just call him just to talk or to vent about how the VA's making me mad or just I close the refrigerator on my foot. It doesn't really matter. He'll answer the phone, he'll talk to me. Talking to them, you don't feel like you're judged. You don't feel different. You feel like they actually care about you, the way that your family does. And like I said, it may not be the most important part to other people, but to me it is. I mean, we've been helped numerous times financially by OFR. But to me, that's pretty much the biggest part of it. Without everybody else's help, they wouldn't be able to continue to do either part of it. I don't really know what else to say. But to me, that's what OFR is. It's not an organization. It's just an extension of my family and people like Jason and Trevor that are a part of my family from me.
Thank you, Sergeant. And that really concludes our program. We're going to do a check presentation. But just one more round of applause for Jason, Trevor, and Mike, please. We want to thank you for what it's all about. That's why we get involved. And then, like you guys and your families. And I know Nick and Jackie have been involved in this in a number of years. And a special thanks to Nick and Jackie. They're the unsung heroes, as the sergeant just pointed out.